Good day, everyone, especially to our professor, Doc Riza Alfaraz. I am Mary Jane V. Pameron, an ALS teacher here in SDO Cabangcalan City. I am tasked to report the Chapter 4, the quality of education, specifically the topic about the issues related with professional updates. So let us define what is professional update. Professional update is a process encompassing professional standards and values that focus professional learning to which all teachers are entitled, reflection upon the impact of that learning, and professional review and development. No? So, ang ining professional update naga-focus gid kuno sa professional learning nga entitled kita nga teacher. No? And professional standards and values are being put into consideration. So kinahanglan, we have this kind of standards, we have this kind of values wherein maka-reflect kita nga teacher what do we already know and what we still have to work on as professional teacher. So professional update also includes the self-evaluation and then professional standards, professional learning, and professional review and development. So, professional review and development provides teachers with ongoing opportunities to reflect on their practice. No? Para makareflect kita sa aton nga practice as professional teacher, we have this professional review and development. So, this professional update um, help us teacher to meet our own learning needs. Ano pa bala ang kinahanglan ta mahibaluan? Ano pa ang kinahanglan ta ma-improve as professional teacher? And also the needs of our learners. And at the same time, to contribute to school improvement. So now, let us have this professional standard. The Philippine Professional Standard for Teachers was signed into policy through DepEd Order Number 42, Series of 2017. It was signed by our former DepEd Secretary, Madam Leonor Magtulis Briones, and it is built on NCBTS, National Competency-Based Teacher Standard, complements the reform initiatives on teacher quality from pre-service education to in-service training. It articulates what constitutes teacher quality in the K-12 reform through well-defined domains, strands, and indicators that provide measures of professional learning, competent practice, and effective engagement across teachers' career stages. So, ang aton gid nga main nga reform, no, it has mentioned there, the K-12 reform, it is our main reform in the Department of Education. So, by having this professional standard, we will be guided kung ano ang kinahanglan naton nga qualities nga i-possess as professional teacher para um, maka-adapt kita sa mga nagkalain-lain nga reform sa aton nga department. Okay, so this figure shows the teacher professional development framework based on professional standard for teachers career path. So as we have seen there, it started from recruitment and hiring up to stage 4, which is the distinguished. So this is um, a framework where us teachers are guided by the standard if what stage na kita as teacher, no? Are we on the beginning, proficient, highly proficient, or distinguished? So, ang stage for distinguished, this is the highest standard, no? And in addition to professional standards, this set of standards makes explicit what teachers should know, be able to do, and value to achieve competence, improve student learning outcomes, and eventually quality education. It is founded on teaching philosophies of learner-centeredness, lifelong learning, and inclusivity or inclusiveness among others. The professional standards, therefore, become a public statement of professional accountability that can help teachers reflect on and assess their own practices as they aspire for personal growth and professional development. So this professional standard are set of standard that guide us teachers, no, on the things that we should know ano ang kinahanglan tahibaluon, and the things that we should do pa to improve our quality of teaching as professional teacher, and also to improve our competence towards quality education. Yan ang pinaka main goal ta, to give quality education to our learners. That is why we are being guided with professional standard. And also, it helps us to reflect within ourselves, at the same time assess our practices, towards personal growth and professional development. Now, let us have this teacher quality in the Philippines. So the Philippine Professional Standard for Teachers defines teacher quality in the Philippines. The standard describes the expectation of teachers increasing levels of knowledge, practice, and professional engagement. At the same time, the standards allow for teachers' growing understanding, applied with increasing sophistication across a broader and more complex range of teaching learning situations. Of course, for us to be able to achieve teacher quality, we need to have standards, diba, of what certain expectations are expected from us teachers to perform. At the same time, increase the level of our knowledge and allow us teachers to grow and develop professionally. Kay hindi manigar nga over time naga-change ang aton nga system in the Department of Education. It is becoming more complex. So by knowing these standards, we can adapt to the various changes in the different teaching and learning situation. So the following describes the breadth of 7 domains that are required by teachers to be effective in the 21st century in the Philippines. Quality teachers in the Philippines need to possess the following characteristics. So these 7 domains, we have here 7 domains. These are taken from our Philippine Professional Standard for Teacher. The first one is to recognize the importance of mastery of content knowledge and its interconnectedness within and across curriculum areas. So, kinahanglan master naton no ang aton nga mga lessons nga ginatudlo sa aton nga learner, at the same time proficiency in using mother tongue, Filipino and English to facilitate the teaching and learning process sa aton nga mga learners. Number two, provide learning environment that are safe, secure, fair, and supportive in order to promote learner responsibility and achievement. Yes, of course, no? So, we need to provide learning environment where ma-assure, maka-give ta assurance no sa parents no sa ating nga learners, and most especially sa aton learner, where we can let them feel nga they are safe, they are secure, and we are treating them fairly. And then, number three, to establish learning environment that are responsive to learner diversity. Of course, we all know that our learners came from different family background, family orientation, with different characteristic, no? So kinahanglan we as teachers need to establish a learning environment wherein we accept our learner differences and diversity. And then number four, interact with the national and local curriculum requirements. So this one talks about more on communicating, no, with the different kind of learning goals to support learner participation, understanding, and achievement. And this domain allow us teacher to collaborate also with our colleagues to plan out what needs to be taught and what needs to be delivered sa aton nga mga learners. And then number five, apply a variety of assessment tools and strategies in monitoring, evaluating, documenting, and reporting learners' needs, progress, and achievement. So it concerns the use of assessment data. Paano natin ma-assess ang aton nga learner, ma-evaluate ang aton learner, how to monitor them, no? And by having that, by using those assessment tools, we will know the progress and the achievement, what needs to be done, anong kinahanglan ta i-focus sa aton nga learner. So by using those assessment tools. And then number six, establish school community partnership aimed at enriching the learning environment as well as the community's engagement in the educative process. So, school community partnership. So, by kinahanglan ma-enhance nato no ang aton nga linkages and professional engagement wherein mas strengthen ang aton nga communication kag partnership sa aton nga mga stakeholders in the community because they are also the ones helping us no in sustaining pag-deliver man sang quality education sa aton nga mga kabataan. And then number 7, value personal growth and professional development and exhibit high personal regard for the profession by maintaining qualities that uphold the dignity of teaching such as caring attitude, respect, and integrity. Of course, we need to value gidya ang aton personal growth and professional development. We as teacher serves as role model, no? Many people look up to us because we are teacher. So we need to carry those characteristic with attitude, with respect and integrity. So those are the 7 domains no nga we need to possess to become professional, effective and efficient teacher. But despite those standards, despite those updates nga makahelp sa aton para mag-grow professionally, we cannot deny the fact that there are really certain issues, no, which are related to our professional updates. And the first one here is the limited support to teachers' professional growth and development. So most teachers keep attending trainings to improve their skills. According to a study conducted in 2017 from the Australian Journal of Teacher Education, one of the reported challenges is lack of financial and professional support from the schools, obstructing the teachers to attain one of their rights, the right to professional growth and development. Yes, this is true, no? As much as we wanted to grow and to develop professionally, we cannot deny the fact nga of most of the time no or sometimes no limited gid ang support sa teacher for professional growth and development, but still teachers are very much innovative and teacher are really willing to learn and to grow professionally. Sometimes naga-innovate kita no, and one of that is we use our funds or money from our own pocket just to make things happen and just to make those professional growth and development possible. Okay, next issue related to our professional update is the teacher's reaction to the diversity of learners puts forth a challenging role to educators at present. By this, teachers are always reminded to update their ability to become competent in coping up with the challenges of a diversified community of learners brought about by cultural, social, environmental, and individual distinctness that is always under the flux of constant change and technological influence. So, kang gina na-mention ko, no, diverse ang aton mga learners, nagkalain-lain sa different background, different family orientation. And teachers are always reminded to update also. Kinahanglan ang teacher mag-update man sa iyang ability, update sa iyang skills, update sa iyang competence no as professional teacher. And it's very challenging kay may damo teachers gina-handle man mong. So may mga a lot of paperworks, may mga problems pa personally and all. So it became challenging no ang nagkalain-lain nga changes bala ang kalatabo sa aton nga Department of Education. Okay, next is the lack of time for professional learning. Example, attending graduate studies to enhance teaching practice due to accomplishment of report and other tasks. No, amo na no? So lack of time kita nga mag-attend sa aton nga mga professional activities like attending graduate studies kay we have things also to do like mga reports nga lapit na ang deadline okay, and other tasks pagid. And then the other one is teacher were not fully trained in the changes of curriculum to meet its requirement. A 1 week seminar is not enough. Yes, no? Hindi kita fully trained sa mga nagkalain-lain nga changes sa aton nga curriculum. The one example is subong naton nga setup sa education no from normal to new normal. So kadamo sang changes di ba? From blended learning to distant learning and any and all of those. And though we're not fully trained of that. That's why si teacher at first mga nga pagidya kung anong himuon. But then teachers are really innovative. Teachers are very open to learn something new. That is why the teacher is really doing his or her best, no, para maka-cope up sa mga certain changes sa aton nga education system. Okay, and the next one is growing stress among teachers. Growing stress among teachers today's fast and busy life has made the teacher's job physically and mentally very challenging. The teacher needs a lot of energy to deal with classroom situations and professional work. Sometimes the teacher comes under stress due to a growing workload. Yes, this is true, no? Damo kita work, may mga coordinatorship pa si teacher, may mga report nga kinahanglan na ipasa, may mga deadline nga may learners pa, may personal problem pa. So nagagrow gid ang aton nga stress. We cannot deny that. So sa gihapon, no, ang importante lang we need to balance. Kinahanglan mabalance ta kag ma-manage ta paano ta na siya ma-handle as professional teacher. And then, I guess this is the last one, the lack of training and ICT. It's also one of the issue related to professional update. In the era of globalization, information and communication technology or ICT is one of the best tools to achieve access, inclusion, and quality in education. So this is very important, no? Nga kinahanglan mangin competent kita in using the technology. But sometimes, no, due to lack of training, mabudlayan si teacher mag-utilize man sang sina nga mga bagay because of the lack of training in ICT. So, according to William Arthur Ward once said, "The mediocre teacher tells, the good teacher explains, the superior teacher demonstrates, and the great teacher inspires." So despite all those issues nga nagahinder sa aton as teacher in upgrading, in developing, in growing professionally as teacher, despite all of those, teachers are really making and giving their best to inspire the learners, no. So I hope amuta na tanan teachers amo nang aton pananaw, no. We are here to inspire and to motivate and also help our teachers in the field. So these are the references I had in my research finding based on the topic assigned to me. So thank you for listening. I hope that you had learned something from my topic, and have a good day, everyone.